Strauss, good morning, sir.
Hey, you see Mike can put any money in the box?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Thanks.
So we're all very hyper-focused on Micah. I think in part because, I mean, he's back, but he's been kind of, like, causing chaos since he came back. Kind of, like, talking shit to people and ruffling some feathers.
Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning, Miss Grimshaw. We talked to Lenny about his experience as a black man. We also confronted a man who lost everything but turned out to be a slave catcher. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, the mornings in this game are, it almost makes me want to be a morning person. I actually really like mornings, but I have a hard time getting up early any day and nowadays since I stay up so late. All right. We got a nice rep from that. Well, where do we go today? I'm feeling, I don't know that I'm feeling chaos with Bill right now. I'm thinking we go to Hosea. Come on, Jenny. Let's go see what good old Hosea has for us. What the hell you doing, Micah? You stirring up shit again? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful morning. I have no idea, James. Hosea! What's up, buddy? We haven't talked in a while. Love that I can hitch my horse to a tree. Oh, I guess not. All right, Jen A. What's up, fellers?
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now.
See you later, John.
Leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John.
We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there.
All right, so we stole this moonshine with the help of the Gray Sheriff. And apparently we can't sell it, so now we're going to try to go sell it back to them. That doesn't sound good.
What exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Always thinking about us. Sadie's cool, Koo. This just doesn't seem like it's gonna go well. I gotta give Hosea some credit here. I mean, the man is dedicated In his old age, you'd think he'd just kind of want to hang out around camp instead of getting all involved in this, and he very clearly has some deep ties. Here we go. What a beautiful Braithwaite Manor. No trespassing, no hunting on this property. Well, I don't know that I'd consider us to be trespassing. Coming down Magnolia Lane. Last time we were here, we snuck into the place. Didn't say no soliciting. That's right. That's right. We're just two fine moonshine merchants trying to make a good living. Trying to do it the right way. Now, I know the prohibition has been very difficult on folks down here in the South, and I've got jugs and jugs of moonshine ready to go. Howdy, folks.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it?
Howdy, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house.
All right. Let's go talk to the lady.
We'll be watching you.
I understand.
Driver, proceed, please.
I'm a driver now. All right. Well, Hoagie McIntosh is going to be real pleased if we manage to get these sold. All right, fellas. I reckon I can just park this right around front here.
What you want?
Howdy, Catherine.
Out in the hills, thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Whoa. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. No, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Now look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Oh boy. Okay. So she's gonna pay us and then tells us to send it for free. This This is why you want a woman in charge. Because all of us dumbass men are just going along with this as if everything's just fine. There's no way that this is not some really smart idea on her side. Oh, lordy. This ain't great. This ain't gonna go well. I just, oh boy.
Those Cornwall bonds got close to 1,000 for them.
Sure, Miss Catherine Braithwaite. We're more than happy to take it.
Especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Boy.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward just a bit. Sweet. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
Oh, God. This is not going to go well at all. Oh, my God. Oh, no.
All right.
You know how I feel about this. God. All right. This is fine. We can do this. This is so funny because Arthur is so impressionable by some of the higher ups, like Hosea. Like, he tries to set a boundary and it just doesn't ever take. And so here we are. We got a pipe in our mouth. We got a dumbass straw hat on. And we're about to go in here and try to make this happen. We're going to give moonshine away for free. Oh, God. Everybody's going to know it's Braithwaite. So, I don't know how this is going to go with the sheriff. Everybody's about to get messed up. What's funny, though, is that because Hosea, I think, is so well-spoken and seems to be relatively wise, I think it's a little bit easier to go with him on this. Like, I think Arthur has kind of a deep trust for him. I think he does see him in part, like, partially as a father figure, like he does with Dutch. So it's easier to go along with him than it is to go along with dudes like Micah, who experiences being chaotic. Hosea doesn't have chaotic energy in the way that he engages with us. That's not to say he isn't chaotic, but it speaks to the importance of how you show up in certain relationships and engagements, because if you show up in a way that appears confident and measured, you're going to get folks to go along with you, and that's what's happening here with Hosea. I mean, it's no accident that Arthur's willing to do this with Hosea, and I don't think he'd ever do this with somebody like Sean or Micah or Bill. I don't think they'd come up with this idea in the first place, but we see Arthur take a bit of a subordinate role in moments like this, especially with Hosea. Howdy, sir. Excuse me. Excuse us. Excuse us, sir. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. Now just remember, I ain't much smart around these parts. Don't have much to say. Arthur's gonna have to get in character here, man. A method actor at its finest.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Yes, sir, Hosea.
Gentlemen!
Surprised I even know how to unlock this thing.
Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor. Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free.
Yeah!
So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day. I'll have one, Fitz. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look a gift horse. When I see a gift horse, I work my eye. See, don't catch yourself. Strong stuff. Drink up.
Just keep them coming.
Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's the lady of opportunity. Now it's your opportunity.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Open another bottle. Where's the line there? Come on. Come on. We got work to do, my boys. Let's go. Providence.
You're fine, man,
Shining on
Fenton.
you.
Fine, man. Don't
My
listen to your
boy.
brother.
Over here, Fenton.
Fenton. Inebriate.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Going as fast as I can, fellers.
Hurry and serve these poor gentlemen, Fenton.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
Come on, keep Fenton busy. You won't like to serve the drinks, Fenton. You're not having another episode, are you?
Well, I hit the spot. Keep coming, Fitz.
Just keep them coming.
You got it, fellers.
Come on.
Hey!
Drink up, drink! Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy!
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Oh, not good.
You think we wouldn't find you? Good job, Arthur. All right, Arthur.
How the hell those guys get up there?
Upstairs, hurry.
Where's my hat? Where's my hat?
Help me.
I'm coming, Hosea.
Do something, Arthur.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Hang tight. Oh, shit.
Hey, hey, this way. Bitch.
It's the Misty Beyond for you. That's it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, Peyton.
I love that he keeps us in character even now. Come on, Fitton.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, Arthur.
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
Holy shit.
You think we want to find you?
These guys have a lot of health.
Look around here. Yes, you up.
Woo.
Look out, more of them.
I want both those little bitches dead!
I see him.
Shoot to your left. The moonshine.
Holy shit.
You're fools to play on the wall. I see it.
Oh shit.
Behind you. Hate it. Ahead of you.
Ooh. Oh, that's not a bad guy. What am I doing?
Right ahead of you.
Come on. There you go.
That's it.
So far, so good.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so.
Oh my god.
Oh, this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
Woo-wee.
All right. We're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career. What was it?
Advertising.
You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite. See what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
So, first piece that I am interested in here is back with the conversation we had with Hosea, where Arthur says, "Do you think that woman set us up?" And Hosea says no. I actually think that that's a really interesting reflection of accommodation on Arthur's part. Over the course of this game, Arthur has had interactions with women, like Sadie, for example, where he's starting to understand, Black Belle, he's starting to understand that, like, women are pretty damn smart. And maybe even smarter than the men are in some ways. And so when Arthur says, "Do you think she set us up?" I think that's Arthur's accommodation of, like, a woman is totally capable of pulling the wool over our eyes on that and setting us up. He has a diversified expectation at this point of women in this world, which could work both ways. It could be both, like, to their benefit in the sense of, like, there's some really great women we could have on our side, and then there's other ones that's like, dude, we got to watch out because they are way smarter than we're going to give them credit for if we keep our very limited view of women. And we see Hosea's more restricted version of women when he says, "Nah, she didn't set us up." And I don't think that's Hosea giving that woman enough credit for the fact that she could have done it. It's not to say that she did, but that she could have. Right? Like, we don't want to only look at the intelligence of women as capable of doing good. It can also be for bad. And we would hope that Hosea could maybe expand a little bit of his idea of what women are capable of so that he's more realistic about stuff like this. We just blindly went to that saloon, I think because Hosea thought, that woman ain't smart enough to pull the wool over our eyes. When in reality, she very much is. So that's a little example of that coming out between the two of them. Now, this whole thing with Dutch, man, you know, he keeps saying things like revenge is a luxury we can't afford. Yet we keep doing stuff when he's in charge because of revenge. He's pulling on a ledger here. We owe think of it as revenge for my daddy. I don't know what that means, but it's very obvious that some of the decisions he's making are due to a sense of indebtedness to himself and maybe to others. And I don't get a sense that the indebtedness he experiences is to the group. He talks as if he's indebted to the group and that the group is who he's trying to take care of. But the way that he initiates these conversations and explains them suggests very much to me that he's in this for personal reasons and he's dragging the group with. The group gives him numbers, gives him leverage in some of these instances. And I think the byproduct of it is that other people are making the money and bringing in the resources that allow him to pursue his personal endeavors. You'll notice that Dutch doesn't go with us on anything. Dutch isn't in the trenches. Dutch isn't contributing to the kitty. Dutch is literally sitting in the camp just hanging out and fishing while all of us bring in the resources for him to take on his ideological endeavors. And that is frustrating. And I think we see Arthur's acknowledgement of that when Dutch goes to close the gap. He puts his hand on Arthur's shoulder to try to generate some closeness and intimacy. And Arthur shrugs him off. Kind of like, no. I really think that Arthur is starting to struggle with Dutch and Dutch's convictions. And I can't say I blame him, as I continue to be hard on him. If Dutch was in the trenches with us on this stuff, I would be a little bit more willing to go along with him. Now, I do find it, and we see, again, he defers to Hosea. We could look at this and go, oh, that's great. Look at that. Look at Dutch letting other people lead. Well, Dutch is dictating that Hosea go, I think because it's to take advantage of Hosea and the connection that Hosea might have with Catherine. And it's a way for him to avoid being involved. It's just very frustrating to me that Dutch is so involved with this, is absolutely the ideological spearhead with this group, and does nothing to carry it out. Huh. I'll be curious to know more about the whole, like, think of it as revenge for my daddy aspect of this. Again, Dutch is very charismatic. Dutch is super good at drawing people in through charisma, as we've talked about endlessly so far. Now, this is obviously a bad idea. There's absolutely no reason for us to try to rob both families. That's just stupid. That's doubling the risk. I get that there's a higher payout for this. He's trying to leverage the hatred that the two groups have for each other. But we'd almost do well to align ourselves with them to knock out like the Lemoyne Raiders or something. But instead, Dutch is trying to wedge his way into this in a way that, like, we are so at risk from two sides. We're going to be talking out of both sides of our mouth so often. And honestly, and I don't mean this as an insult, I don't think half the guys that are with us are smart enough to be able to do that. I think that's the other problem, is Dutch leverages the low intelligence of folks in the group to get things done, but then also asks for high-level processing for things like this. Us being able to work both sides of this is going to require a lot of intellectual work that I don't think many of these guys can pull. I don't see Bill being able to do it, right? Like, I don't know that John Marston's going to be able to do it. I could see Dutch doing it. I could see Hosea doing it. I could even see Arthur doing it. This just gets way complicated. More complicated than it needs to be. And I also want to ask Dutch, what's the dollar amount, dude? What's the dollar amount where when we hit that dollar amount, we're clear? Because you'll notice that he's always talking about how they need more money, but he doesn't say how much we need. It's a carrot at the end of the stick that never gets reeled in. Why do you think Dutch has such intense control over the group if he's not contributing then? Because he is the ideological spearhead. He is the charismatic guy. He is the tie that binds so many of the other people in power. And I think because the group needs him. Like, these are people that, you know, they probably could find some work on their own, but they have a sense of identity with the group. They have a purpose, and the group takes care of them. Like, Dutch does provide, in some ways, the direction of the group through which they gather resources. So I do think that's why people follow. And I don't think a lot of people are willing to be skeptical about it because it'll get them cast out of the group. There may be people that don't agree with his leadership, but if they speak up about it, they're not going to make it. So they stay silent. And they'll say things to Arthur instead of the Dutch, because I think they trust Arthur. Would you say that using manipulative tactics towards Arthur or anyone in this group? I mean, I would say that there is definitely some influence on his own personal agenda that he's spinning as being a group agenda, yes. What's your thought on Arthur going to say something at the end there but deciding not to? I don't know, because I don't know what he was going to say. If they're both robbed, neither group is going to assume the latter. They'll know it wasn't the expected group. It's just asking for trouble. Yeah, I mean, it's just not great. I don't like this plan at all. Yet here we are. Ugh. Go ahead and take a little nap. There's just not enough leverage in the group to challenge Dutch on a lot of his ideas. He's rubbed me the wrong way from the start. I mean, those of you that have been watching this full playthrough, you know that, like, I'm not vibing with Dutch. I get a sense that Arthur's not either.
Morning, Arthur.
Morning.
Let's do this stuff with Bill here. That's exactly what happens, Manatee. Every time we start to get things going, Dutch is ready to move. And again, it's okay to dream. It's okay to think about all the things that you want for yourself, to live a little bit in the future and think about, like, what will make me happier than I am now. But that can become poisonous, where you never pay attention to what you have. You're always thinking about what's next. And that can really cause problems for folks. If he wants to do that on his own, okay, but he's pulling a lot of people with him. He's leveraging other people's lives for his own, and that doesn't feel good. So it's just, it's tough, man. He keeps, when we settle down, that is the antithesis to moving forward for him. Instead of Dutch looking at that as a reward for the hard work, he's looking at it as a stagnation toward what could be. And I think that's problematic. No, it's got some cult vibes, Mona. It does. It has some of the dynamics that we would see in cults. Could it be a self-sabotage of sorts? At the minute the group gets stability, Dutch screws it up. It could be. I mean, because again, when we're stable, we don't need him. In his mind. When the group is chaotic, they need leadership. Right? Like, you've got to think about it. Like, so when we look at relationships and the function that they serve relative to a group or to each other, Dutch very much has constructed his role as being a leader of the group. Somebody that is needed in times of crisis to direct the group, to provide that push in whatever direction they need to go. And I think Dutch derives some self-esteem and satisfaction from the passive praise that you get from being somebody who's in that position. I think it makes him feel good. It gives him purpose. So when the group stabilizes and people are finding their roles, people are doing well for themselves, like we have resources, we have food, people are happier, that degrades their need for Dutch because they're becoming more autonomous and self-sustaining. Doesn't mean he's not important, but it means that he's not getting the reinforcement of his ego that he gets when we're in crisis. So you could make an argument that that's part of why he pulls the group into chaos whenever things get stagnant, because then he gets the reinforcement of his role and his identity. And this is why it's really important for any of us to diversify our identity. Because if you load it all into one thing, when the uncertainty of the people that reinforce that thing rears its head, then you're screwed and you're going to double down on that role. Which is why having diversified interests and people you spend time with and things and like roles in your life is so deeply important, because you can't penetrate super deep into somebody if one of those gets messed with. I'd argue that's Dutch 101 right there in what I just said. And it's not fair to the people in the group.
How's things?
And we're all guilty of this if we don't pay attention to it. That's why it's important, I think, in some ways, for people to have a sense of what their identity is, especially relative to a group that they belong in. And it's okay to cherish that. But if it starts hurting others, you really got to think about it. Let's get ourselves some water here. And then we're going to go with Bill. Probably need to shave a little bit too. By the way, I want to use this as an opportunity to say, chat, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you spending the time with me, coming out to YouTube to watch me. It means a lot that you come and hang out with me every night and you're so engaged with me while we're playing this. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching the VOD and taking the time to go through my playthrough. I hope you're enjoying it immensely. No matter which one you are, please make sure you like the video. Please subscribe and set on notifications so that you know when I go live. And yeah. And those of you that support the stream through memberships and through tips while I'm offline, I want to thank you very much for your financial support of the stream. It makes a huge difference in my ability to bring this content in the varied ways that I do. So thank you very much for that. You can hit the join button down below. There's also links in the description. But thank you all for that as well. The stream will always be free, but those of you that do contribute financially, it makes a difference. So thank you. All right. do you got for me, Bill? Are we going to tame that goatee a bit? Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to clean ourselves up a bit here.
Room by the fire here, Mr. Morgan. You okay?
What's up, Pearson? What's up, buddy?
You know, too many folk around here take you for granted.
Mr. Morgan, all good, I hope.
Our own cook. That's fine living.
Sure, well, as you were.
Huh. So Arthur tries to acknowledge that people take Pearson for granted. Tries to empathize with the fact that Pearson's role is something that actually makes our life better than most.
Mind yourself, Susan.
And Pearson doesn't seem to be too interested in taking that compliment. And I don't know what that means for him, other than it may be that what we're saying is at odds with his own belief about himself. He doesn't get treated particularly well by folks. But I think it's very important for Arthur to remember that what he did, like what he said there, is still important, even if Pearson didn't respond in a way that we would anticipate. I think sometimes a person like Arthur would look at that exchange and say, well, fuck you then. I'm not going to give you compliments if that's how you're going to take it. Some people don't know how to take a compliment like that or aren't used to hearing it, and it scrambles them up a bit. So it's okay to acknowledge that, like, what Arthur said there is great.
What you up to?
Even if he didn't get the response he wanted, and it doesn't mean he should stop doing that.
Nothing.
How'd you like to earn $1?
$1? Sure.
What are you doing, Micah?
Go up to old Arthur Morgan. Ask him about the pole he's got stuck up his ass. I'll give you $1.
Also, so chat, I acknowledge that it's a video game, might be glitchy, the reason that might have happened, blah, blah, blah. I take it as it comes. That's what happened. Whether it's a glitch or not, we treat it as reality. That's how I do all my runs of games like this. So if it was supposed to be something else, I don't really care. We go with what we got. That's the beauty of it all. Jack's like, hell no. I ain't doing that, Micah. Alright, pomade the hair. Let's take the chops down, huh? Oh. There we go. Let's take the chin length down. We'll keep the chin going. Mustache. Mustache will maybe... Nah, I like the bushy mustache. I just think we needed to get the chops out. Yeah. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, absolutely, Mona. That's one of the great things about video games like this, is we get to also experience, yes, our own biases. Same in the sideburns.
Hey, Arthur!
Hey, Bill! Bill!
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you wouldn't kicked up all that commotion in Valentine. Now, we was preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a good point, Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
That is the power of numbers and accountability. That is Arthur being called out for the relative privilege he has in the group based on his position. That is beautiful. I love that Bill called that out. I absolutely love. Arthur's not willing to take accountability for that. And Bill hits him for it. And Bill has the weight of the group behind it to say, yeah, Arthur, he's got a point. Arthur respects Lenny. We just saw that conversation last stream, right? It's huge. It's huge. This is what Dutch is afraid of, by the way. This is why Dutch does the stuff that he does, because it prevents people from saying this to him. I love that they all joined in on that. Because when you have a person who's the implicit leader of the group, you have a person with power. It takes numbers to hold those folks accountable, and you do it through direct communication. And Bill's frustration is totally legitimate there. I love that. That just gave me extra respect for Bill, because it speaks to the benefit of the doubt that we tend to give people that we idealize, who represent traits that maybe we wish we had, or a position that we wish we had. We try to get in their favor. We'll let them pull it over on us. Oh, it was just an honest mistake. Right? Language is super powerful here. It got called out through language, by the way. Bill's recognition of that was huge. Huge. And I love that as an example of how you call that out when you see it. Beautiful stuff, Bill.
You really think it's worth going back there?
4 of us can hit the bank easy, but I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
And if serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If there's 4 of us, I mean.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
It's a bank, Arthur.
So? Is the take good?
According to the fella I met, yes. It's the end of the stock sales. Plenty of money and plenty of people milling about.
Okay, I suppose. It's worth taking a look at least.
If I'm gonna be performing, I better go get changed out of these rags. Give me a minute, gentlemen.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be good.
It is good. We put a lot of research into this one.
I hope so.
Mr. Morgan.
And despite all that, again, you can see their reverence for Arthur, because even though they're strong, like they're coming in strong on this, they're still looking for his permission. They're not saying we're doing this with or without you. They're saying, Arthur, we need you to come with us. Do you approve of this? So again, it speaks to where they are in the hierarchy of the group. They are subordinate to Arthur. They need him to say, yes, I'll be in on this. I think they also need Arthur in on this because Arthur gives them leverage against Dutch if for whatever reason this goes wrong, or even if it goes right. Arthur's presence legitimizes what it is that they're going to do. And you can't underestimate the power that you have as a person in a position of power like Arthur is when people ask you to be around. So it's on Arthur to be aware of the way that his presence legitimizes something. And it's also on them to be aware of that as well, because this, which I think they are, because they have a good idea, but they don't have leverage with the powers that be. So I admire Arthur for being able to take kind of a step back here and say, yeah, you know what? You guys are folks that I trust. You guys are really trying to do something for the group. I'm willing to go in on this. And I don't know if Arthur fully realizes the power that he has in doing that.
Herr Strauss?
That man, the debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife. I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen, let's go rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
Oh, we're gonna send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just gonna rush on in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security. We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hey, look at that. Who called it? Also, can we just take a second and ask ourselves, why are we lending money if we don't have it? I don't really fully understand why Strauss has the approval of the group to be loaning people money that these people very clearly can't pay back. Right? Like, it seems kind of ridiculous.
All right. Follow me.
All right, Bill. Let's do this. I want to put a mask on. I need to be smart about this. There we go. Yeah. Be like a bandito. But we're loan sharking people who can't pay it back.
Tell me again about this big can't go wrong plan of yours.
Oh, it can go wrong. Anything can, once the shooting starts.
Realistic expectations are the spice of life. Bill is gaining so many points with me over the last 10 minutes. It can go wrong is a very important acknowledgement here. I think if Bill was to say, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to just be fine, as Dutch likes to say, and as some of the others like to say, that makes me uneasy. Bill saying, oh, it can go wrong. I'm not an idiot. I'm well aware that this isn't necessarily going to go smoothly. It's good for the group because we create realistic expectations, which means that if the shit hits the fan, that gives us more cognitive space to react because we've anticipated that this could happen. When people blindly go in with an expectation that it's either going to go completely well or completely terribly, they actually screw themselves in the long run, because if something falls off that expectation in any kind of way, then we experience aversive arousal and anxiety, and then all of a sudden we become reactionary to that instead of the situation itself. So I'm really glad that Bill is acknowledging that this can go wrong, because it means that if it does, we either have a little bit of a plan and we're also cognitively ready for it in a way we wouldn't be if we just blindly thought this was going to work no matter what.
Well, that's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like the lost little girl, but nobody plays a drunken harlot quite like me. It should work.
Once she's got them distracted, we'll move in.
When I was scouting the place the other day, there was only a couple of guards.
We deal with them and any customers who are feeling brave. And you always fancy yourself as the vault man, right, Arthur?
Now I see why you brought me.
Hey, I'm more than willing.
Nah, best I do it.
Oh, and did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Well, just be smart about it. We got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Yes, I know, Morgan.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups, dealt with some O'Driscolls.
Ah, is that right?
Like I said, you mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up, I'm the prize idiot.
Well, Bill, I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't already ripped me about that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
What do you need? A pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
We'll see about that once things get going. Glad you and Lenny are along for this, Karen.
Someone's got to keep you boys out of trouble. I ain't sure even Lenny can be relied on to keep his head. Not after that night you two had in Valentine.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget that. What little I remember of it.
You've always been a bad drunk. And before you say it, I know. Takes one to know one.
Guess we'll never learn.
And Bill ain't much better. So should we stop for some whiskey?
How about we wait till after the bank, all right?
By the way, when Arthur asked Bill, so what do you want? I really think the answer to that question, like if I'm a therapist and I'm working with Arthur and Bill about their relationship and this dynamic that's going on, what I would say to Arthur is, I think what Bill is saying to you, Arthur, is that he would appreciate the benefit of the doubt. Bill is saying that he feels boxed into a single story about himself, that he is the group idiot that's not capable of getting anything done. And that even when he does get things done, you see that as an anomaly instead of as part of a patterned body of behavior and contribution to the group. So I don't think this is about Bill wanting a pat on the back. I don't think this is about Bill wanting a medal. I don't think he needs anything tangible other than for you to give him the benefit of the doubt when he makes mistakes in the same way that people give you the benefit of the doubt. And for some acknowledgement of the things that he does do. Right? And then what I'm saying to Bill is, Bill, I appreciate that you're saying this to Arthur. And at the same time, I think if Arthur's going to make this effort to give you the benefit of the doubt and to give you this acknowledgement, you need to see it. You can't keep falling back on, oh, y'all just keep holding this over my head every time you're not getting the acknowledgement that you need, because you're going to get some acknowledgement, but excessive acknowledgement isn't going to be good for you either. So Arthur's going to make an effort here, but you also need to see it and acknowledge it when it comes through. This is going to take both of you. It's just you're on different levels of where you're going to be attending to this. People need acknowledgement for what they do, and benefit of the doubt is a core concept that I try to help a lot of couples get into. Not in a way that it enables, particularly if there's a pattern of issue, but generally if the relationship is healthy and not problematic, benefit of the doubt can go a long way to helping people solve problems.
So, how are you feeling about this, Lenny?
Well, at first I thought it was a bad idea. But then I figured, they all are if you think about them long enough. I mean, why the hell not? Roll with it. I just told him we needed you along.
I appreciate the confidence, kid.
And if we didn't rob this bank, we really would be slipping.
Thoughts like that, and you're one of us, no doubt.
Sure hope so.
All right. Guess we're doing this then. Bet you didn't think we'd end up over this way.
So, what's going on with these two families? The Grays and whatever the other one's called?
It's more Dutch and Hosea's thing. An old feud they're trying to get in the middle of. If it plays right, they reckon we can get some gold out of it.
Never can resist a scam, those two.
Dutch already managed to get us deputized. We got the biggest price on our heads west of Chicago, and now we're working for the law.
Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
So far, it's been a lot of fancy talking from him and Hosea, while I do all the dirty work.
Just like the old days.
Something like that.
Everybody gives Dutch the benefit of the doubt, man.
Now. We're here.
That's what privilege looks like in this group. Privilege looks different in different groups. Privilege in this group is benefit of the doubt. It's loyalty. It's unconditional positive regard and acceptance and following. That's how you get privilege. You have privilege in the group when you have that. Everybody just says, I'm sure Dutch knows what he's doing when they don't understand. Dutch has managed to move the group into a place where if you don't understand it, you must not be smart enough to understand it. A really good way to be able to get people to follow you. And they're like, well, it's probably right. It probably works. In reality, a lot of stuff ain't working, and there's even an acknowledgement. This is a pattern of behavior. Arthur mules everything. for the idealists of Hosea and Dutch. All right, let's rob this bank. Howdy, folks.
Howdy, fellas.
Good morning.
Howdy, sir.
What? Do you want something from me?
I want you to get out of my way. Ooh, baby.
Good morning.
All right,
Yeah,
stranger.
I'm masked up because of the pandemic.
Everyone in here.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
All right, gentlemen, here we are.
Okay, get ready. Karen, go to work.
Of course. All right, keep it cool and follow me, fellers.
Yeah, wearing a mask is going to raise suspicion, so I can take it off.
Wish I stayed in bed. So, we never decided. Is it lost little girl you want, or the drunken harlot?
Lost little girl. You're a lot more in control with Lost Girl.
I think I'd like to see the little girl lost.
So even you long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur? You break my heart. You really do.
Love it.
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this. Okay, we're going.
No, hold on. Wait till she's gotten real damp.
I'm a child, and it's... I don't want to go back to the workhouse.
Get your goddamn hands up! This is a goddamn robbery!
No word up! Nobody move!
Don't make us hurt you! Here! Unlock the door!
It's unlocked. We're good.
Oh, what you think we're here? Come on. Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
How's it going in there?
Too slowly! You better get that door open right now.
I'm nearly there.
Don't make me hurt you.
Yes, it will be your fault if I hurt you. Hey, let's go, buddy. Thank you.
I'm in. Someone come make sure the chute behaves himself in here.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Guess I'll crack them or blow them up. Keep an eye out. I'll be as quick as I can. Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still!
I should have blown these up.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
How much time do you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. It's taking too long.
Come on, make it quick!
as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
Okay.
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry. I see him.
Please, let me go. I won't say nothing. I swear.
Shut the hell up and
Oh, now I got it. Okay. Come on, baby.
I'll keep a lookout at the door. Bill, how's it going in there?
We're getting there. Few more minutes. How's it looking there?
Good.
Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Nice. Come on,
That's
Arthur.
another one cleared. This is looking good.
How much longer?
Nearly there.
Okay, you reckon that's enough now?
Maybe. It's never enough.
Well, I am ready to get the hell out of here whenever you are.
Come on. So far, so good. We got so much money.
Last one.
Good. We gotta move.
Woo! Nice. Let's go. That's so much money.
I think we're fine. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Let's go. Everybody, stay calm. All of you count to 100 and keep your mouth shut. You
Why would you
understand me?
why would you pull the mask off there, Arthur? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So before this shit hits the fan, really quick point of note here. They're actually really dumb for putting that guy under duress. The smart way to handle this, if you're Arthur... Now, this worked out, so I realize that this critique is a little bit null by how it went, but... Arthur aiming a gun at that guy and escalating that guy's emotion, that guy is in survival mode. He could totally forget the combination in that moment. You want to stay as calm as possible and be as predictable as possible in that space so that that guy can perform well. You put him under significant duress, his performance is going to go down. We could have been screwed by the fact that Arthur was so violent toward him. When you need people to do something, and I'm not talking about robbing banks, I'm talking about like if you're in like a crisis situation or intense situation and you're in charge, you want to be as predictable as possible. And you want to be as clear as possible. And you want to help keep a person calm through the way that you engage with them instead of escalating it. It's already an intense moment. We have to acknowledge that robbing the bank is going to be really intense for us. But we can't make that anxiety the problem of the teller. You point a gun at him, you hit him, his functioning is going to go down. He's going to be impaired. And if we get impatient with that and we project all of our angst onto him in that way, that's only going to escalate things and make it worse. You have to keep it calm there. Not super fond of how we handled that. We got lucky here.
Somebody robbed the bank!
And look, over there!
Oh shit! Let's go!
All right.
Wanted dead or alive. Oh shit!
Get the hell out of this goddamn town!
Let's go, Gen 8. The hell are you shooting at, Lenny? Why are we shooting at the lawman?
Where the hell are they coming from?
Whoa.
You see any more of them?
Come on, Jenny. Oh, shit.
God damn it, there's more of them!
Oh, I'm low on ammo. This ain't great.
Look out! More of the sons of bitches!
God, are you wearing body armor? Jesus.
They're still coming!
Feels like we're going in a big circle.
Come on, get across! Gotta beat that train, Morgan!
Woo! Hey!
All right. I think we lost him.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was...
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem. Still,
Thank
this
you.
is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it did come with a heap of trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
Well, maybe you're right. Now, go on, get out of here. I have some other business to attend to. Don't head directly back to camp, and make sure you ain't followed. Okay. Yep, this is Downs.
Ooh, baby. Now, we took thousands of dollars there. You would think maybe that's enough, but something tells me it ain't. Now we gotta go collect the debt. Now, we better give them a lot of credit for that plan, because it worked out. And Bill deserves credit for that. They did everybody did a good job. I don't understand why we're collecting this debt. They don't know how much was in that vault. It'd be easy for me to just say, you know what? Yeah, I went and took care of it. We don't need to do this. At all.
Yeah.
I don't see any bingos in chat yet. Anybody close on your bingo card? If you're not in on bingo, there's the link. Yo! Confused! Now that was quite the haul! Now on behalf of Dutch, are you planning to help out the camp? I most certainly am. Confused, thank you so much for your generosity, friend. I hope you're doing well. For those who don't know, Brian made a bingo card. If you click that link, you'll get a randomly generated bingo card for every Red Dead playthrough. Play along at home. Shelbs is one away on the bingo card. Love to see it. And if you're watching the VOD, you too can play bingo with us at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. The link is just your card, by the way. If folks want to use the generator, you have to be linked in Discord to get one. Oh, shit. Hold on. Is it this one? No. Okay. So you got to use Discord to get a random one. I think, yeah, because I just copied the one that was in Discord, so. Also, Victoria, good to see you, friend. And Ellie, I see you too. Glad you're here. Good to have all of you here. Thank you for spending some time with me this evening. Let's collect this debt. Let's hopefully be as nice about it as possible. Especially since I'm packing like thousands of dollars in my bag right now. What's up, folks? Oh, what's up, Mr. Doggy? Howdy, mister. Yeah.
Hey, boy.
Yeah, good puppy. Good puppy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sean. Oh, I always forget about pins.
My husband's not cold in the ground and you've come back here. Archie, I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out. But he had a choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please, give me that money.
If they ain't got it, they ain't got it.
Lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
I ain't got no lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf. You think on that, boy?
Well, maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
You best stick to them books, because mark my words on this. Vengeance is an idiot's game. Ah, Mrs. Downs, thank you for your punctuality. It's next to godliness, isn't it?
That's cleanliness.
I'll have to take your word on that. Good day.
Damn. There's just no reason to do that after robbing that bank. Absolutely none. $20,000! $20,000! How, dude? Dutch, you better walk your ass up to me, Bill, Lenny, and Karen, and say thank you for bringing us the money we needed to get out of here. I can't think of. There's no way we need more money than that. That's a freaking insane amount of money. There's no need for us to take that extra, what, 200 from them? Holy shit.
Well, I'd marry you. Make a dishonest woman of you, I would. And that'd be the best decision I ever took.
Arthur.
You're a fine woman. Oh, you keep it hidden under that sour vinegar face, nasty acid tongue. But I know that's just a rose's thorns.
Shut the fuck up, Uncle.
You're a silver-tongued flatterer and no mistake.
Oh, no, I tell the truth, ma'am.
I must get back to my work.
Uncle, knock it off.
Oh, there's something about that woman. Sweet and sour. Mm-hmm.
Probably, Shelbs. but I don't know who those folks were going to tell. I don't know how that affects our reputation. It just seems completely gratuitous.
Make sure you
Not a fan of Uncle there. Now, I'm not a believer in just immediately jumping in. I like to see if Grimshaw wants to hold her own, and if she doesn't, then I go up to Uncle and say, knock that shit off.
All right. Evening to you. Evening.
Hi there.
What a beautiful sunset. Ooh, baby. Look at that.
There's my boy.
You gonna change your clothes? Nah, I like my clothes. Oh, let's see if we can see another argument.
You heard about the bank in Valentine?
Yeah, sounds like it went very well. Good work, Arthur.
Oh, Bill, Karen, and Lenny put it together.
Evening, Arthur.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right, Arthur.
I'm glad Arthur made that point, but Dutch better take it.
Evening.
Hi there.
Just found you a month ago, halfway through your Last of Us Part 2 playthrough and loving your insight. Can't stay too long since I'm a couple hours ahead. Have fun with Red Dead. Haz, thank you for stopping in and saying that, friend. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at the ledger, huh? Who else is contributing? Look how much money we have. Holy shit. All right. Charles, Javier, Sadie, John, Hosea, Strauss, John, Arthur, Pearson, Tilly, Lenny, John, Javier. So frustrating, man. So freaking frustrating. We're gonna buy everything we can, though. Now we got a boat. And that, I think the boat, and then we get some real firepower here. And like, we're basically fully upgraded here. Nothing from Micah either. Yep, Dutch and Micah not contributing. Let's have some fun. Fire bottles and high velocity repeater ammo. I like that. I mean, we can spend this like crazy. Spend it like you got it. But where does that... But I guess I'm confused because where does that... We brought 10,000 to the camp. Total camp funds, 0.
Mr. Pearson?
All right. Haters got burnt, and so did I. Donate all these rings and such. It is impressive, Jason. I agree. That's the thing, is these folks need credit, man. People are really making the effort. There we go. There we go. Donating lots of stuff. What's up, Sadie?
Gotta help anyone who tries to get past you.
Oh, hey, Arthur. I left something for you by your tent. Just to say thanks for the harmonica.
Thanks, Sadie.
Okay. Thank you.
No, come back. I want to spend some of my earnings on poker. Come back. Ah, Uncle. Oh.
Hey.
Hi there.
I want to eat some stew. That sounds pretty delicious. Where is the stew pot? It's over here somewhere, right?
Well, I think I'm gonna turn in.
I really like this. Nice and relaxing.
You got a problem with Strauss?
Loan sharking. It ain't a man's game.
Huh. That's where you draw the moral line.
Yeah, we're in agreement, Micah. That was beautiful, Pearson.
Okay, Mr. Morgan.
There he is. Need any supplies?
Always. Can never have too much.
Well, I wanted to play poker with y'all, but spend some of those winnings. 'Cause what do we got? We got Hosea. We got John Marston. We got... Oh, we got Flaco Hernandez. Ooh.
Long day. I'm gonna get some rest.
Me too, Dutch. Get some rest. Man, oh man. Thank you again for being here, chat. I love all of you for hanging out with me while we do this. Thank you for supporting my stream. I know I say it a lot, but I really do mean it. For those who haven't heard yet, the merch store is going to be launching here very soon. I'm excited about it. And that includes a 19-track LP of my guitar loops that you can play whenever you like. So if that's exciting to you, on the docket, coming at you soon. We'll have links for it once it gets here, and I'll be sure to announce it. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have any morning poker here.
Hello, Dutch.
Talk to Lenny.
Ah, okay.
Got some weapons you could sell.
All right, let's get some stew. I need some stew. Need to eat a hearty breakfast this morning.
Morning to you.
Morning, Arthur.
Delicious. What's up, Anonymous? How soon is soon for merch? Soon. Like probably sometime next week.
How's things?
All right, now let's just throw it on the ground.
Can't complain. Good.
Hi, Tilly.
Tilly.
Morning, Arthur.
Love Tilly. She's great. Do a little morning chore. I'll make sure it's pinned at the top for everyone to access easily, because you're the best, Sean.
Are you well?
The stream would be dog shit without you.
Sorry to hear that.
There we go. Nice. Let's go get Flaco Hernandez since we can't play poker. Come on, Flaco. Did you acknowledge DKK's donation yet? Yes, I did.
You all right, girl?
I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a trip. Well, is there a? We could go to Wallace Station, I reckon. We go to Rhodes, go to Wallace Station. Seems it could be a little bit quicker. Take the train.
Yeah.
TKK is the currency. It was from Confused Man in Rome. Yes, very grateful. Come by way of Super Chat, which, as I always remind you, if y'all send me Super Chats, I will read them in my southern accent. I'm playing Red Dead at the moment. Also, I will say part of the merch is going to be, there's going to be a limited edition themed shirt relative to the game that we're currently playing that I think you all will enjoy. Sean has seen it. He said he liked it. Pretty excited about it. So we got good stuff coming at you. I can do a lot more with the current merch store that we're going to have than I could with the old one. So... Howdy, partner.
Welcome back.
I got a bounty to pay off.
Lord, it can't
New
be
Hanover.
worth it.
120 bucks. Yeah, we'll pay that because I can afford the shit out of it. All right, let's go to Wallace Station.
Okay, safe travels.
Perfecto. Current stream schedule is every night at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, except for Mondays, Daniel. Turn on notifications and hit all if you want the notifications for when I go live. But that's when you can find me, is 9:30 here on YouTube. Kama, good morning. Look at that. Jen A's just laying there, ready to go. Let's go ahead.
You ain't supposed to be here!
Who, me? Bye now. Howdy, Jen A.
Okay then, girl.
And now we go up to Flaco Hernandez. A little bit of a ride, but nothing wrong with that. Right, they could at least have a stable car. I'm kind of surprised with all the small touches that they have in this game. I'm actually really surprised that they don't have a stable car for her to go in. Howdy, fellers. Nice and easy. Yo, chat, make sure that you like the stream as well. I know I say it a lot, but it really does make a difference. Please hit that thumbs up if you enjoy what I'm doing here. Super easy to do whether you're on mobile or desktop. We go find old Flaco. Oh, shit. Do I need to put a coat on? Do I even have a coat with me? I don't know that I do. Huh. All right, well, let's hope we don't freeze our ass off here. I got a long sleeve on. Oh, no, it is cold. I should have purchased myself a coat. I think I'll be all right. Maybe we just need Gen A to haul ass here. Because we got a long way to go. Come on, Gen A. Come on, girl. I'll feed you lots of peppermint if you get me through here fast. I mean, I got a vest on. I got a long sleeve. I got thick skin. Long hair.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you reckon old Flaco has for us, chat? That's all right, Jenny. Yeah, Phoenix, I've been there too. Went to a Bears game one time, and it was super rainy, and I was wearing these awful tennis shoes that just could not sustain how cold and rainy it was, and it was terrible. I had to like sit cross-legged and like jam my feet into my legs during the whole game. Oh, it was miserable. Absolutely miserable.
Yeah.
And I do not miss snow. What do we got here? Rocky Mountain cow elk. Don't much know what that means, but...
Yeah.
Cold, wet feet are the worst. Dude, if your feet are uncomfortable, you're miserable, man. Gen A's probably okay. She's running. Although once she stops, then she's gonna be all sweaty, and that's probably not good. Man, I'm glad we did this by the morning. Look at that elk. Oh.
Get back. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Not again.
Oh, am I out of ammo? No. You better not come near me again. That was ballsy, man. All right, Flaco. I ain't risking walking on the lake.
Whoa, easy.
Here we go. Put our gun away so we're not so threatening. Flaco Hernandez!
Hey, who's that? You're in the wrong camp, stranger.
Howdy, sir. No. Hey. Hey, we're cool.
I don't mean no harm, okay? Just want to speak to Hernandez.
We don't take to visitors up here. Kill this fool!
Well, that didn't go great. I wasn't trying to do no harm. Don't worry about Gonzalo, friend. Negotiations did not go well. No, indeed, they did not. They did not. But I reckon Flaco might have some stuff for us here. You might want to work on your guards, brother.
Flaco Hernandez, you in there? I didn't want trouble, but I'm just here to speak with you. About Boy Calloway? I'm unarmed.
Nice.
I just want to talk. About Boy Calloway?
Sure. Here's your message.
Well, Black Bell was by far the most interesting of all of these. Well. Flaco's revolver. Nah, I like Billy Midnight's pistol. Billy Midnight's pistol is solid. All right, Mr. Hernandez, I am very sorry that it had to come to this, but you drew your weapon on me. Anything for us in here? Not appear so. Some bourbon. Ooh, some letters. Can I read those? Nope. Ooh, some premium cigarettes. Premium cigarettes. Okay. Man, we came all this way and not even talk. You hate to see that. You really do, man. You can switch your sauna for it? Oh, shit. I never used that. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you, thank you. Much obliged. I could have blown up these guys' cart. Maybe I still can. Oh, maybe not. Alright, let's loot this feller. Wish I could take this feller's coat. Blood soaked as it is. Alright, Jen A, that wasn't really worth it, girl.
Let's go, girl.
Yeah, it does, Skog. It most certainly does. Alright, so God, we came all the way here. We're going back to Rhodes, I suppose.
Yeah.
I thought you can't. Like how Dr. Mick said he's wearing a long sleeve, but his sleeves are rolled up. Yeah, that's right. If I could roll them down, I would. This weapon's in poor condition. Maintain your weapons by pressing while they're selected on the weapon wheel. What? I know I need to use some gun oil, but alright, whatever. There we go. This weapon needs cleaning. Well, let's do that. Oh, what a cool gun. Look at those skulls. That's badass. Nice. This one probably needs some too. Oh, absolutely needs it. There we go. All right. Sweet. All right. Feeling good. Probably need to clean the carbines too, but... Ooh! Ooh! Hold on, Arthur. No. Let's get a nice buck. I reckon it wouldn't be so bad if we came back with a giant buck carcass. And that one looks like he's got some real antlers on him. Let's see.
Easy.
Easy, girl. Nice and steady. That's a 3-star. Wow, that didn't do it, huh? Oh, it did. All right. Oh my God! Oh my God, this is awful. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, I hated everything about that. What? Holy shit. Oof. Well, so I'm guessing I have to like shoot it with bows or something in order to get better stars on this. Still, we can use this for like venison and stuff. Come on, Gen 8. All right. Can I take the... Oh, I can't pick up the carcass. All right. Nope, good enough. No, let me figure it out, Paper Cat. I appreciate the desire to help. Thanks for asking, but no, I gotta figure it out myself. I'm gonna try the next one with a bow or something, see if that does it. Get out of here. Oh man, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Salted beef, salted venison. Well, let's eat some salted venison, given that I have more coming to the camp. Actually, no, let's eat this fish. Nice. Plain, flaky fish. Nice and easy. What's up, Russell? Nice, easy traversal. I'm not a big... I'm kind of glad that fast travel isn't shoved in your face for this game, because I much prefer to, like, ride this out. Kind of enjoy the countryside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what happens too, Mona. Almost there, girl. Almost there. We get to Wallace Station. We'll take the train to Rhodes. I actually wouldn't mind going to Valentine, but I don't know that I could walk in there without people knowing what's going on. Because Valentine's got the community poker game where I can steal from the people that are in the community instead of from the people that are in my camp. Good night, King. In fact, we're close enough. Let's go to Valentine. See if maybe we can't play a little poker. Feel like we got quite a bit done today. We got some money to spend. Blackjack didn't treat us well. Watch it. Out of my way. Howdy. Where is Valentine relative to here? What's in the, I want to check out this shack. There's a shack up here. I reckon we ain't been in yet. Give Jen A chance to rest.
Easy there.
Hey, good girl. Good girl.
Easy there. Whoa, holding out there, girl.
Easy.
Easy now.
Good girl. Here. There you go. There you go.
Won't take long.
Good girl. There we go. There you go. Take a nice dump. Cool. Anybody here? Hope so. Oh, shit. Letter to Glenn and Eddie from Mama. Glenn and Eddie, I've gone to track down those men and get our money back. The door's locked and the windows are boarded shut. Promise me you won't answer to nobody who comes calling, even if you think you know them. There's enough food and water for 4 days or more, but I should be home by tomorrow night at the latest. Practice your reading and writing for me. All my love, Mama. Oh, man. Boys. What'd you do here? What did you do here? Holy shit. Some cigarette cards. Ooh. Anything else? Mama never did come back. Sad state of affairs. Cover scent lotion. Ooh. Yeesh. Anything in the shit house? Nope. All right, let's get ourselves to Valentine. I would love to know more about what happened. We got a camp up here. See, this is what I love. You just like run around, you like think you're gonna go somewhere, and then there's like shit for you to explore. It's great. I love it so much. Like, what's going on up here? Other than my horse doesn't want to cooperate with me. What's going on?
Yep.
Huh. It definitely seems like there was some not great stuff. Oh, yeah, maybe she locked them in. Yeah. My mom talks about how sometimes her and her siblings would be left to fend for themselves for hours, days due to their parents working. Sadly, this happens too often. Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially since we don't incentivize parents to stay home with their children. Come on, Jenny. Come on. Nice and easy, girl.
Yep.
Wait, what's your bingo, Skog? You hit a bingo? Tell us what's on your board. How fitting. I'll drop it in Discord. Compliments Rockstar on their game. Spoilery message. Gets frustrated by Gen A. Sighs at Dutch's words or actions. Jared or Sean appears in chat. Congratulations on your bingo. No, I haven't plugged Dauntless tonight, Shelbs.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Skog. All right, here we are. Finally made it to Valentine. Actually, you know what? What do you say we watch a let's watch ourselves a show. We ain't done this before. Mr. Bear's first winner. Howdy, sir.
Here for the show?
I'd say so. I'd like to buy a ticket for, I hope it's 50 cents.
Ticket, please.
We'll be starting soon, just inside the tent there.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Howdy, folks.
Folks, I'm going to tell you a morality tale from when our country was young that the settlers used to tell about the woods of Massachusetts and the creatures that lived there. One summer, a bear was by the stream, and old man Wind appeared and said, "Bear, I shall blow a mighty cold upon the land, and gorge yourself on fish and meat, and go find a den. Then sleep, not for one night, but for 60. Go tell all the animals of the forest what I have told you." Bear was sad because the fish were
Aww.
and now he had to eat them.
No.
To do whatever the wind told him. The animals of the forest often teased Bear and said he was slow and lazy and foolish for listening to old man Wind. "You're talking to the wind again, eh?" laughed the rabbit. "I think Bear has finally taken leave of his senses," said the turtle. "And he's getting so rotund that even I could outrun him." "I'm smart and quick," said Rabbit. "I'll outrun old man Wind if he comes a-calling, or you, since you're into eating your friends." The turtle said, "If Wind comes, I'll just hide in my shell." Then Bear went and warned Coyote and Possum that they should prepare for a long, cold winter. "It's so hot," said the Coyote. "There's plenty of time." The lazy Possum said, "Well, there's an abundance of food. Maybe I'll just store some in my pouch." Even his squirrel friends made fun of Bear. They laughed and laughed and squibbled and squabbled. Chunky needs a nap. Fatty Goody Two-Shoes does what he's told. Bear was very sad.
Oh, the sad bear.
And he always did what Old Man Wind told him. He went and found a den, snuggled inside, and fell fast asleep.
Nice. Smart bear.
Bear snored and snored for many days. When he woke up, he saw spring had come. He was very hungry, so he walked outside. As the snow melted, he saw all his friends who hadn't listened frozen and just ready to be eaten. And that's why the bear hibernates. So listen to your elders and do just what you're told.
That's the moral of that story? Well, okay then. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
So long.
I mean, hey, it was a nice... Jesus, Jenny.
Why don't you just back off?
What's up, Pope? Just got back from the Kraken Coyotes game. Kraken scored 2 goals in the first minute, but still lost to the Coyotes, who had not won yet this season. Interesting game. Damn.
Good evening. What's going on?
Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself, Pope. That's awesome. The Kraken are actually going to be here on Tuesday. I kind of want to go to the game. There a poker game in here, fellas? Ooh, I reckon there is. I reckon there is. I do not, Burger Boy. 250. Let's go. All right.
I'm gonna skip it.
Deal me in, fellers.
Well, Buffalo, no Redskins. I shot 19 of them.
Nope. I like it too much, Ellie. You just gonna have to deal.
We earn this money, we can gamble.
All right, chat. Here we go. 5-9 offsuit to start. Everybody else is out. I'll call just to see what comes in.
Real exciting.
Go ahead and check. All right. Come on. Give me something good. 836. 5, 6. I mean, if we get a 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we got a straight. So we're sitting on a straight draw. So why don't we go ahead and bet this? I'll bet 10 cents on this.
Just a little wager.
See if you hit something. He calls. All right. Ooh. Still need a 7. I'll pay for it.
Here,
come on.
Just a little.
There's more where that came from.
He folds. All right. There we go. Bought it with nothing. Love it.
That's as it should be.
All right. You think we can clear him out? Opinion on the criticism of military shooter games and that they glorify violence. I saw a video giving an analysis about Spec Ops: The Line, a game that's meant to be critical of the genre. I guess it's a more complicated discussion than that, Titan. Like, glorification of violence happens in other mediums besides just video games, so it's really annoying that video games get targeted for that all the time. It's not to say it doesn't have an effect on folks, but we overblow that effect. I'm not playing that hand. That's shit.
I can raise that.
You look familiar. Were you in town last week, perhaps? No, not me. Man, that guy won $7.30. I want to clean these fellers out.
Well, that's me out.
All right, so Charlie's gone.
Until next time.
I don't know, Mona. Man, that guy's got lots of money. Deuces. I'll call on deuces.
I'm skipping this one. I'll check.
Come on, give me a deuce. Give me a deuce. Oh.
Might look a little, but it's a lot to me.
Oh, that guy had to have hit a pair. He only went 4 cents. I'll call it 4 cents. But I literally need a 2. It's just me and him heads up. Oh, and we got 3 diamonds on the board. And I'm not holding the diamond. I'll check that out. That guy's got a great mustache. Garbage. All right, so we got nothing but garbanzo beans. We got a pack of 2. He's gonna check. I'll check it out too. Come on, give me the pot. Ace high diamond flush.
Pretty pathetic.
Oh, good for him.
Ain't gonna turn my nose up at that.
Good for him. Look at that mustache and beard. I need something like that.
I made it to foreman with the same skills that keeps me awake.
Yeah, Titan, I guess I'm not sure exactly what you're asking me.
I love to go all in with nothing. Just
Like, I didn't watch the video you watched, so if you have something specific you want me to comment on, I can answer it, but I don't know exactly what you're referring to. But these guys started shivering when I walked in the door. Hell yeah, because I'm about to rob them after I rob the bank. Jack 6 off suit. He called it 4 cents. It's just me and him heads up. Yeah, I'll check.
For me.
Not that strong of a hand. That's the soup catcher. Yes, indeed. All right, 9-7 king. I got a gut shot straight draw on 2 sides. Let's see what you got. I'll bet you 6
I'm gonna
cents.
play slow.
That's a miserly bet from you.
All right, I'll take it. Anytime I can get a pot with nothing, I'm happy. We're just slow playing it here. Well, Saturday night poker action. All right, Harvey's out. 5-9 suited with hearts. Call 2 cents on small blind. I'll do it. All right, what are you throwing out here? We got a 5-9-7. So we pair the 9. So we have high pair. A heart would have been nice. And we have 5-9. So we have 2 pairs. So he just checked. I'm gonna bet 6 cents and see if any of these guys come in on it.
I'll go all in.
He's all in at 12 cents. We're gonna call that. So he's gonna call that, raise 18 cents. I will raise to 20 cents just to put pressure on him to see if he wants.
Enough to me.
But he raised 38 cents. Look at, he's got to be sitting on a pocket pair. There's no way that he's sitting on a 5-9. Come on, brother. Put your money where your mouth is.
I better go all in.
They're trying to buy the pot.
He calls! Oh, shit!
Not this time.
Didn't break for me this time.
Pair of 10s and ace high. He goes in on ace high?
Yes.
I'm getting ornery.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Get out of here, boys! Full house on the river! That's like the 3rd time I've hit a huge hand on the river! Oh, let's go!
That's it for me.
Bye then.
Get out! Get out of my table!
Doop-de-doo.
Get out of here. 536. Woo, baby. All right. King 6 off suit.
All right then.
Check. How's it going?
Put him out.
Keep your chin up.
9-7-4.
Check.
Gut shot. Gut shot straight draw. He's going to bet 4 cents. I'll call it 4 cents just to see what happens here. Yeah, he's out.
Come on, play a little.
There's another 7 on the board.
I'll check.
I got nothing still. Let's see. If I bet 6 cents, let's see if he calls. Or let's see if he bails. Yep, I'll buy that pot. Hard to explain. It's like the success of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare caused game studios to ignore certain elements in the game that led to military shooters dehumanizing Middle Eastern people. The dehumanization of Middle Eastern people happens in more than just video games. But what you're talking about there is less depictions of violence and more about representation and the importance of it in games. I'd make the argument that you watch just about any modern United States military shooting movie or play any game, you generally are going to see a dehumanized version of the enemy because that's the only real way that people are able to actually pull the trigger on stuff like that. So I think it's less about a desensitization to violence, and it's more about the way in which folks are represented in popular games is going to be important, because if we have false representations of folks or oversimplified representations of folks, and we see that across the board, not in just one game, that's going to create problems, because that creates a single story in people's heads. But as far as video games influencing that, I don't think video games have any more or less influence on folks than movies or television shows. That's all I'll say about that. All right, we're sitting on ace jack off suit. I'll throw 10 cents in.
Give me. It's all I can afford. Dog!
Quit pussyfooting and play.
14 cents. He called. All right, here we go. Give me an 8. Oh, Jack King. Paired the Jack.
I'll do you better.
You're gonna throw 8 cents. I'll raise you 16.
That's it.
Raise.
He re-raises. All right, so he either has a king or a jack. I'm sitting on an ace kicker. I'll call that 8 cents. An 8 doesn't do anybody any good. Let's see what he throws in.
I'll do you better.
He's gonna throw 6 cents. I want to strong arm him a bit. Let's go 20 cents. I'm gonna ride this jack. He calls. He's got to have a king. He's got to have a king or a jack. Okay. All right, no shot at a flush. He checks. Honestly, I'm gonna check because I think he has a king.
Ain't that pretty picture?
Okay, well, it ain't much.
He has trip 7s. Wow. He hit a 7 on the river.
Well, it's something.
He's riding a 7 and hits trips on the river. You gotta be kidding me. I can't take that too personally, though.
Oh, shit.
I love how there's a guy just chilling in the background watching us play. All right, fellas, deal him out. Ace deuce. I'll call.
Sure.
The damn river, man. River's hot tonight. Queen 7-5. I'll bet just to see if Norman stays in. All right, so Norman stays. 9. Doesn't do me any good. I'm sitting at ace high. Let's see. I'll put Norman all in.
That's all I got.
Come on, Norman. Show me what you got, buddy.
All right.
Dude, see, the best part about when you start getting high stack in poker is you can start bullying people on the table, and it's... I have a lot of fun with that. Like, this dude can't take risks unless he knows for sure that he's got some.
I'm glad I ain't you right now.
So if I bet that the way I am, he's got to think I got something, and I didn't. I'm just sitting on ace high. But he can't afford that risk because he busts out if he goes in there. All right, so king 5 off suit, and I'll call that.
Folding, I'm afraid.
He's out.
Got a bad break.
He's checks. All right, so heads up against the big stack here. 5-3-8. Pair the 5 with the king kicker. Now he's either sitting... He throws 4 cents. He either paired something on the board or he's sitting on a pocket pair or potentially sitting on a flush draw. I've got a paired 5 on the board, which is not great, but a king kicker helps. So I'm going to raise him to 10 cents and see if he comes in.
Too exciting.
Because now I'm showing I got something. He's going to call. All right. He's got something. 10. 10's not great for me, but it's good that it's not a diamond. He checks again. I'm going to bet out 10 cents.
That's all I can afford.
Nuh-uh.
And he's out. All right. So he didn't really have anything. He was just waiting to see what was going to come on the turn.
Yes.
I'll take it. Norman should buy in again, or he's just getting stack bullied out. I agree, but I also I kind of like that once guys are out, they're out, so that you can win the table. He's in on the blind there, so Jack 4 offsuit. I'll call that. We're getting decent. We're heads up again with the big boy. Oh, he's not on the blind. He's the dealer. All right, Jack. 8, 7, 4.
I'll do you better.
We pair the 4. He bets 4 cents. See, I really think he's just trying to he's just trying to see what comes on the turn. So let's raise him out and maybe show him. We'll flash him as if we have some sort of straight draw. Let's go 20 cents.
How about that?
Put your money where your mouth is, big dog.
Check.
Checks the king. This dude bets really weird. Come on,
Here,
10 cents.
Just a little.
And another 7. Boy, we've had a lot of 7s on the board tonight. So I'm sitting on a pair of 4s. He throws 22 cents. Either he's slow playing a 7 or he's just trying to stay in because he probably thinks, because he's got to think that I'm sitting on some kind of pair. And the way that I bet that, you'd think that, I mean, I didn't go super ham on the turn, so he probably thinks that I don't have a king. I'll pay 22 cents to see if my 4s take it.
Don't go crying now.
He's got a 7.
Okay.
I got 7s and 4s. How about it? Man, that guy played that so weird. Although good for him for making me think on the river there. I got bullet holes in my hat. Gotta love that. These guys aren't skeptical of it at all.
I'm almost getting bored here.
If you made a deal.
Man, that was a solid win there. Queen deuce off. I'll take him 6 cents. Let's see if we can get our boy out here.
Just a little wager.
Come on.
I see my train.
All in. All right, so he's got something.
Yeah, right. You ain't old.
He calls the 10 cents. I'll call the 2 cents. Here we go. Jack 5-3. Gut shot straight draw on the low end. I'll check. See what he's got. You gonna throw anything in? Those 14 cents. I'll pay 14 for one more card. But if I don't hit anything along the straight train, I'm out. And I get an ace. Of course I do. So we have ace 2. So do we play for the 4 on the river? It's gonna depend on how much he bets here.
Raise.
32. Oh. He's got to be sitting on a jack, right? If I hit the 4, that's huge. If I hit a 4 or a queen, I feel like I could win this. And I'm going to, you know what? 32 cents. Let's see if I can get a 4. I need all the good juju in the world you got, chat. Give me good juju. Come on, baby. Garbanzo beans.
I'll do you better.
He throws 8 cents. You son of a bitch. He has to have something. Do I pay 8 cents to just see what he's got? Fuck it.
Okay.
Show me what you got, brother.
Picture.
There.
Pair of 3s.
Can't believe
Unbelievable.
That's a good one.
Unbelievable that he won that on 3s.
Ain't
this
pretty?
This guy knows how to bet. He's sitting on a pair of 7s, so he wins his pot.
About time.
How about that?
Some luck.
The side pot goes to Big Stack. That guy, hey, good for that guy. He tripled up.
For you.
2-4 off. I'm out, especially since I'm the dealer.
Well, it's something.
I mean, he was raising like he had something more than that. I was not sitting on 3s. I'm really surprised that that was what he... Ooh, pocket 10s. Let's go. He already folded. Let's go. Well, I don't want to overdo this. Let's just do a little mini... You know what? No, I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. Let's slow play this.
Check.
I don't want him out at the turn, or I don't want him out at the flop if I can get more out of him. All right, so that king's not great. Don't love the king. He checks. Let's throw 15 out. Make him think maybe we paired the king.
Count me in.
All right, so he's in. So he either paired the king or he's got something on the board or he's sitting on a flush draw. 6 out on the board. We still have... I'm surprised he's slow playing this if he has the king. He's got to be sitting on a flush draw.
There we go.
A spade comes out on the river. I'm going to be a little skittish here. Raised to 40 cents. What? I'll ride my 10s for 20 cents. Two pair 6s and 10s. 48 cents. It's only the king. He only beats me with the king. King or a 6. I don't think he has a 6.
See ya.
Don't go crying now.
Oh, you gotta be joking. Damn.
God damn it. He did have the king.
That's
He did have the king. I mean, the way he was betting that. Well, I mean, I read it right. It's just, well, I didn't read it right because I bet it.
Unlucky.
But him having the king there was really the only shot he had, and the way that he's been betting didn't really convince me that he was going to sit on it. He bet that well. I'll call the 2 cents with a queen in hand.
I ain't rich, so I won't pretend to be.
He raises. All right. Just calls him. Oh, fuck it. Let's take them all in. You kidding me? Come on.
I know. It ain't too exciting.
Get your ass in all the way, buddy. I can't do math, so that didn't work. Straight draw. We get a king, we got a straight. And we're sitting on a gut shot flush draw. I like this. All right, so let's get Norman in. Let's strong arm this. Because I'm willing to buy that pot.
Here.
30 cents.
No, dog, no.
All right, he's out.
You ever gonna play?
64 cents? He had to have paired. He either paired the jack or the ace. I feel good about my position. We get a king or we get some spades. I'll call that 34 cents. Dead. Check that out.
I'll check.
All right. Come on. Oh! On the river! On the river! On the river! Come on! Bitch!
Brave, all in.
He calls!
So, we meet again at play.
Ain't that pretty
No
picture?
way. Damn.
Wait, I didn't have it straight. I didn't have it straight.
Is my lover
Nope. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I don't have it straight. I don't have the straight. I didn't have the straight. What an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's big F's. That might be the worst. That might be the worst thing.
Sun's really beating down today.
What a knucklehead. What was I doing? It's getting late. Getting late and I'm getting tired. That's the problem. Came to Valentine, got my ass kicked. Yikes. Yikes. I ain't happy about it.
There you go.
Whoops, sorry.
Pick that up.
Howdy.
I'm not taking it out on these folks. It's my fault. My fault. Come on, Jenny. Get the hell out of here. I didn't want to win that anyway. Stupid ass poker game. That's a game for chumps. In fact, howdy, folks.
What's wrong with you, fool? How's it going, tough guy? Want to get to know me better?
Why can't I accept?
Not me, lady.
Guess you don't want a good time.
Guess not.
You're something else.
Who are you, sir?
You're revolting. I'm revolted. I'm tempted to gouge my eyes out just for the fact that they saw you. I wouldn't do you the dignity of pissing on you. None of you. Oh, God, I can't believe what this dump is coming to.
Morning to you.
Morning to you. Hey there.
What do you want? What's your problem, partner? Yeah, you with the squinty eyes and the big old head and the women's breeches. You. What the hell are you staring at?
You.
Join them for the game. They don't bite much.
Staring at you. Bartender.
To be.
Give me something to drink, anything.
My. Am I
This'll
lucky I
fix
ran
you up.
into you?
50 cents for a shot of whiskey. Oh, baby. Come on. Bottoms up.
One more.
Again.
I'll have, whatever you like.
Good health.
Thank you, sir. To good health as I drink away. Thank you, sir. Cheers. All right. Give me some beef stew.
Here, get that down you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right. I feel good. I'm refreshed.
Thanks.
Come on, Jenny.
You all right, girl?
Let's get ourselves back to camp. Get ourselves back to camp. We did our best, chat. Rogue cowboy turns to alcohol to help with poker addiction. I just, needed to take a little bit of the edge off. I didn't overdrink. I had a couple shots. Feel good, nice and warmed up. Now we ride our way home. Ate myself some beef stew. You gotta walk out there feeling like a winner. You take a little bit of the edge off. You get a full belly. You gotta treat yourself after you make decisions like that. That was how I treated myself. Now, if I drank like that every time I lost, that would not be good. That would be a maladaptive coping strategy. But in this case, since I don't overdrink or anything like that, it's all right to engage in a little bit of a vice there. Wait, what is this? What have we here? Well, howdy, partner.
University send you?
No, ma'am.
Because if they did, they can get lost. I have never been so insulted in all my life. Really, laughed at. Balderdash.
What's
Are you
going
quite
on,
certain
miss?
you're not a spy? Those wretches will do anything to destroy me. My theories are correct, and I can prove it.
What are you doing?
I am the leading amateur paleontologist in the nation, and not one university will hire me because, unlike them, I actually have ideas.
You're a what?
I study dinosaurs. You know, big lizards.
Are they real?
Of course they're real, you nincompoop. And everywhere.
Everywhere?
This state was once a vast, shallow sea that had the most incredible animal that could walk, swim, and fly. Quite unique. I call it Totalisaurus. Just for now. I'm trying to gather all the evidence. This Deborah McGinnis.
Arthur.
Good to meet you. Could you give me a hand here, please?
Of course.
Absolutely, Miss Deborah.
Listen, if you find any of these bones around the country, send them to my homestead at Furwood Rise in Cumberland Forest. Or mail me the locations. I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Sure. Why not?
And we'll be proving a lot of stuck-up buffoons very, very wrong. Which, trust me, is the very best thing about science. Good day to you, sir.
Good day, miss. I can pretty much guarantee you the reason that she can't get a job is because her field is dominated by men and they don't much like a woman with new ideas. Guaranteed, man. Academia, especially during this time period, this woman had no chance. None. It's really a shame. So good for her for going out on her own and making it work.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Bison. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, you know, we've talked about this at length in these streams, but, you know, particularly at this time period, but even now, you come in as any type of person that holds an identity that the dominant group is going to perceive as threatening, and you got no shot.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, yeah, now is brutal for women too in academia, but especially back then. Especially, not even just, like, women in academia at this time, it was very much like, you got to do what the men say. You are there for, you're there to look good, make the university look good. Like, maybe they care about what women have to say, but we don't actually value your ideas. You sit there and look the way we need you to look. You are in service to our image, not in service to our actual desire to push knowledge forward. So good for her for being like, yep, I'm going to just make it work myself, and I'll pay you handsomely if you help me out. Why not?
Stay right there and don't move. You got a bullet. This is
The hell did you guys think was going to happen when you did this? You idiots. The hell? These O'Driscolls? I reckon they is. Wow, he's got a lot of money on him. Man, who needs poker when you can just shoot guys that attack you on the street? Oh, knuckleheads. Now, Gen 8, probably need to calm down, I imagine. Yeah, easy, girl. Easy, girl. I know, that was scary. That was scary. I know. Those guys are assholes, Gen 8. There you go. You need something better than peppermint, girl. There we go. Okie dokie. Man wouldn't even have, like, the other men with new ideas, let alone a woman doing anything but being barefoot and pregnant. Yeah, I mean, it's... You know, it's one thing to say, you know, ideally we would like to have women in academia. Right? The idea of that is great, and that's what gets into when people think that ideas equal action or actually equal reality. You know, like you could talk a big game about getting women involved and stuff and being, you know, open to diversity and inclusion. But saying you're into that is different than actually doing it. And there's a lot of places right now, and I assume also back in this time, that might have even talked about diversity and inclusion, you know, involving women and stuff, because that's what you should do, when they were not set up properly to actually pull women through the system. And so in some ways it almost is like, I mean, well, not even in some ways, it becomes oppressive in and of itself, because now you have women coming into a system that's just not actually ready for them. It's great that you got them involved, but if you're going to shut them out, turn down their ideas and all that shit, well, then what good is it having them there, right? Other than for your image. You see that a lot even nowadays. You know, we want to have a diverse student body. We want to have a diverse faculty. But a lot of places don't know what that means, because the people that are in positions of power in those areas are still very much part of the dominant group, and they don't understand how to actually make a diverse and inclusive system for folks to be a part of. And in academia, that often includes offloading a lot of stuff over to, like, all the diverse issues to, like, one class, or, like, having the one diverse faculty member teach the diversity class. Like, we offload a lot of that stuff over to folks, and we don't actually create systems of inclusion that matter and make a difference. I know I certainly saw that in my years in academia. You gotta actually walk the walk on stuff like that.
That was some ride.
All right. That was pretty solid stuff. Anything at camp going on here?
Was you a military man,
Hello,
Mr.
Arthur.
Williamson? Sure was. Cavalry.
That's so.
Sure.
Oh, real impressive. Always impressed by folks who make sacrifices.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure. And was you a military man, Morgan?
Nope.
I thought maybe you was in espionage or something. Always sneaking about, covert-like. Good chatting, Bill.
Oh, Micah. The first session with a therapist, Daniel, is often just getting to know each other, getting an idea of what your goals are, going through the informed consent, and making sure that everything's clear about what the expectations of therapy are. You're not really going to jump into what it is that you might want to talk about immediately like that. You're probably going to just be like asking questions. The therapist might be trying to gather some basic information, family of origin, stuff like that. I have a full-length video on YouTube about what to expect in your first session. It's a bit old because I did it 3 years ago, but the information's still good. You might want to watch that because it goes in depth on some of this stuff. But really, again, more than anything for a therapist, the goal of a first session is to provide a space that you feel like you want to come back to. So you can ask questions about your therapist, ask about their style, things like that. Make sure that you read through the entire service agreement. If there's anything that's confusing to you, that you make comments about that or ask questions. But that's really it. So Bill was in the military. Which is interesting. Seems like a pretty quiet day at camp here. I reckon we'll have a seat. And I reckon we'll have... I'll have ourselves a cigarette. Come on, Arthur, light it up. There we go. Ah. Yep, absolutely, DL. Diversity's not a number. Diversity is a process. Well, hey, those of you watching the VOD, thank you very much for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell people about the stream if you can. If you happen to become a member, or if you sent me any sort of financial support while you were watching the VOD, thank you very much. I appreciate that immensely.